Superflat, and welcome back to another Superflat survival livestream. The series has returned, and by that I mean it's been like 4 or 5 days since the last one. But we're back. I love the Superflat world. You love the Superflat world. Let's love the Superflat world together. And one of the ways we're going to be doing that is by working on something that I'm really excited, because, you know, I've been having slimes ruin my day for such a long time, and I haven't really been able to do much with the slimes. I've got a way to bounce over there, I've got a few by my base, but I haven't been able to do anything on a larger scale because I haven't been killing slimes on a larger scale. However, I figured I should change that today because this is a slime spawning chunk. The thing where the llama's chinging. We'll kill the llama real quick. This is a slime spawning chunk. You can take my word for that if you'd like to. Man, that's a lot of hits just to... Anyway, so this is a slime spawning chunk right here. In between all the water. Wait, is the water not filled in? Okay, the water is filled in. It's just hard to see. But if you look from a distance, you'll see slimes will spawn in there. By the way, I'm wearing green today, so I'm going to be slightly transparent. Also, by the way, we got a ton of new members, so it's good to see you all, by the way. It's good to see you, Randy Carpenter, Tyler Kobaskus. It's nice to see. And existing members, too. We got Mark Jackson over here, Honey, Shall Be Gone. Oh, there we go. So you can see it's a slime spawning chunk. So, making slime farms is a bit of a nightmare in normal worlds because you have to dig down so far to get them. But we've already dug down. The world has done it for us. And so all we have to do is take the existing dug down area, kill the mobs, just like so. We probably wouldn't do all of it by hand like this, but just imagine, look at the results we get. All of these slimes here, by having a looting sword, now instead of getting, you know, like maybe one slime, or whatever per, you know, maybe getting like a few bits. Instead, by killing a single slime mob, we can get up to, what is it, 13 slime balls we ended up with there? 17 slime balls. We can make 2 full slime blocks per slime killed. And so all we have to do is X out 255 new members, says Angle of Combat Out. Yeah, so the numbers were in, by the way. According to YouTube, it took really long to update. Like, literally, I was checking it a little bit, and it said no new members. And I thought that they didn't count towards the total because a gifted membership might be different. But no, we are 592 members now, and we had 255 new members join on Monday. It was the most surreal, crazy little event that happened. Thank you so much for people who, you know, we found a new feature where people could gift, and the fact that, you know, the people showing just how generous the Toy Cat community can be to each other. It was the most heartwarming little thing, right? To me. Should I say little thing? Heartwarming big thing. I enjoyed it a lot, so thank you very much to those of you who to those who did that. It was also one of the like best days for the YouTube channel in a very long time in terms of the, you know, it was good in so many measures. And now we've got like 200 new members here, and it's exciting, right? It's genuinely very exciting. So yeah, as always in the days we buy shovels with the emeralds that we have. And then we also sell our pumpkins to people like you. Also, I don't know why my inventory is so full. I never have a full inventory. I try my best not to. So this is craziness, right? Okay, so yeah, last stream was wild, says Doug Svoboda. Good to see you, Doug Svoboda. Okay, look at this, by the way. We've officially made it to tier 3, and we can make a diamond hoe as well. I don't want to do it just yet. We're going to come back here and we're going to enjoy that later. We're gonna make sure we savor that diamond hoe. Because for now, it's important we work on this farm over here. Benjamin Harris says 1 hour pig step train. Yeah, I went back and checked, and it was very close to an hour of non-stop pig step. Yeah, some would say, really, Toy Cat, you should fix that. I would say, nah, the pig step train was beautiful. That was exactly how it should be. And so yeah, it's you know, it's weird to be streaming without pig step, right? It's just you know, this isn't what I'm used to. Like, where's the pig step noise? Why am I not hearing da over and over? It's just confusing to me. Sad I missed the chaotic stream. Also, hello Logan, says Adorable Ho. Good to see you, Adorable Ho. I'm sad you missed it too. I feel like if anyone deserves a gifted membership, it's you, Adorable Ho. You know, I mean that from the heart, as opposed to, well, I mean, I guess I mean it from the brain, if we're being, you know, if we're not using figures of speech and we're speaking in real words, then I think you deserve that. Anyway, so, yeah, we're going to put away some stuff because we've got far too much. Just, like, you know, there's just things that clutter up the inventory if you let them. So it's important not to let them. You know, and we're going to get through all of that. We'll place down our horn coral blocks over in my little ocean over here. Nah, Dasher deserved it more. Poor Dasher. To this day, I can't be sure. Like, I wonder, you know, chat, what do you think? Do you think that Dasher is ineligible for gifted membership? Or do you think she got unlucky? I think it's unlikely on the second one. You both should go on, it says Shelby Gigon. Yeah, so anyway, this is my area that we know spawns in slimes. So what I think we should do, because this is perfectly fenced around the chunk, is we should take advantage of everyone's favorite feature. Oh, do we have a crafting table around here? Take advantage of everyone's favorite feature, which is campfires. Yeah, we can use campfires to farm charcoal, right? Because you... Yeah. So we can build some campfires, and that'll be great. So we build some campfires, right? Let's just say 3 of them for now. Oh, no, you gotta spawn over there, buddy. I think she was ineligible, but I wish she got it. Could Dash use a VPN and become a member that way? It'll be based on the billing info on your YouTube account, right? Maybe? I'm guessing. I'm totally guessing. So yeah, now if we place fire pit there, and there. I don't know if that's gonna work for sure. It's my vibe. Let's test it out, actually. Here is a slime. So we get the slime to follow me. We should put, like, fence gates here, solely so we can... I didn't assume I'd want to do this, but... Let's see if we can do this. I reckon it probably doesn't let people from certain places turn it on. Yeah, my theory is if you're not eligible for memberships, you're not eligible for gifted memberships. And right now... So yeah, the fire works, but... Okay, wait, so we'll leave them in there. Let's now, all of these, walk them towards the flame. See, the cool thing about campfires is they light mobs on fire, but they don't light drops on fire. For whatever reason. Oh, they might get over the fence, actually. Yep, they did. Yep, oopsie. So we need to make sure it's another block away from the fence. That's why we don't like dictators. You know, the dictator I like the least is one who buys a lot of fried chicken with the super chat money. Yeah, I think we should move the fence an extra block out, and then just mark this with maybe like... What should we do to mark this? Just have like... Yeah, I think we remove these blocks, move everything a block further out, and then we'll use like shovels, just so we know where the boundaries of the chunk are. I like to use slimes, but now they're so annoying. Yeah, I totally agree. I think they're too common for their own good. Like, genuinely, it's a big problem. So yeah, what should we make our platforms out of? Because we need to make a series of platforms that are 4 blocks tall. And then they can fall off all the platforms. And then we want to push them all into one place. So we'll have like water that flows, I don't know, from like here around there or something. Yeah, I guess that's what we do. We have we'll use buttons or something on this bottom floor. Yeah, that's what we need. So we need to... Okay, there's a lot to think about here. But we'll replace this with a row of buttons, then have a row of water, then have the actual fence. So that'll be 2 blocks further out here. So this will be buttons, this will be water, this will be a fence. And then that way the mobs are like pushed in a certain direction. Will that work together? I actually don't know. When I saw the title, I thought you'd be standing still and let slime spawn. That's a good idea for a slime farm. What if we stand there and do nothing? Technically, slimes will still spawn, so we can fulfill our directive that way. Slimes are such a pain in flat worlds, but also in caves. Honestly, yeah, just slimes made sense. Like, the slime coding has not been updated to match the range of locations that slimes can spawn now. Also, McBella78 says, hello. Good to see you, McBella. How's it going? Isn't this world technically a giant slime farm, says Dirty Dan? It basically is. What are you going to do with your slime balls? I'm going to make slime blocks, obviously. I can make slime pistons if I get some redstone and some cobblestone. Cobblestone's very easy to find in a flat world, famously. So yeah, that's my plan. So you know those buttons I just threw away? This is my problem with hoarding, chat. I always hoard something, and then I realize, oh, I've done this for nothing. Okay, so now, chat, I'll let you decide what block should we use for our layers on the farm. I've got a fair amount of acacia wood. I've got some, not enough mangrove wood. I've got dirt, I've got mud, and I've got acacia wood. It's not actually a great collection of choices. Not that I have a big use for honey yet, but I like my bee farm. Yeah, it's hard not to. Actually, rather than using the buttons and the campfires, we could just have a series of campfires around the outside edge. Yeah, that's probably the best bet, because we do have a lot of wood we can convert into campfires. Yeah, we'll take the jungle logs. We'll add in some of these. Call it a day. Mangrove roots. Oh, mangrove roots. Wait, I've heard in the beta they fixed the mangrove root thing. And we do need to chop a lot of those down. Wait, can mobs spawn on them? Because they're technically transparent, I bet. Right? Oh, that's so much nicer. Oh, yeah. This is the way it should be. Okay, we're going on a side quest today. I know the title says Slime Farm, but we're going to do it. You always read my comments about context as Mark Jackson. You shouldn't have comments about context, clearly. That's the life lesson. Yeah, I'd like to be her farm, says Driven Dog. Exactly. Mud bricks and mangrove roots. I don't think the mangrove roots are gonna work. I think maybe I'm wrong about that. I just feel as though they're non-spawny blocks. That's gonna make them really useful for like other purposes, I bet. But for this, I don't think it's gonna be great. Oh yeah, we can break from the nether one. Harrison's flat world have been a nightmare. Clearly, I need to go give that a try. I started the flatter world of oak trees. Already have 2 iron ingots, says Miss Pac-Man driver lady. I think the having the oak trees is a good start. I think it has to be oak or dark oak. I'm so glad I got what I got. But congratulations on the iron. Also, couldn't you just shovel a 128 by 28 area and leave a 20 by 20 area in the middle? You know, that's what I could do. I mean, you can do anything if you set your mind to it, right? There must be an update to make it mine faster. Yeah, so this is the beta we're playing in. I started this world in the beta solely for the... Oh, wow, there's update blocks chilling there. Solely for the benefit of getting some... You know, I've mentioned before. Also, Julian Keeling says, what's your favorite wood that's not mangrove? My favorite non-mangrove wood is probably acacia or birch. They're both kind of out there woods, in my opinion. But I like them. I'm a fan. I saw my world of acacia, but got 1 apple in the bonus chest. Ooh, you're lucky. Yeah, you need that apple. I would say it's more challenging to do the 1 apple bonus chest strategy. Yeah, I'd say so. Also, don't forget, you can gift membership if you're on the PC, says McBella78. It's true. As we learned on Monday, there is a new gift membership function. And it's one of the coolest ways to help out a channel as well as the people there at the same time, right? I bet there's a non-zero number of people here today that are like, okay, I'm excited to, I'm gonna roll into the membership train. I've had a few people like behind closed doors be like, well, what if people now are gonna say, well, what if I just keep trying my luck for a free one? I think the odds of an event being as big as Monday happening, it's kind of rare. Like it's just randomly some long-term chatters will get a free 1 month, which I think is a fun idea. That was a hell of a time. Yay, gifted membership, says Now's Kun. Yeah, I hope you enjoy yours. I really do. I hope that it brings you joy. Someone left you a chest stuff in Harrison's world. Wasn't me. Think it was Justin, maybe. Clearly, I need to go check it out. That's what I'm learning from this. Okay, so trade. Get my way through that. And so when is 1.13 coming out? I want to ride the dolphins. Yeah, so it's really fun. It's been a while since I've been in the flat world, and again, by that I mean literally like 5 days or something. But I miss this world. This world is like, and it's weird because it takes a little bit of like easing back into sometimes. Like you need to like play around, do some like gardening. Like this is my experience in most Minecraft worlds. You need to play around, get like some base tasks done, and then like your ideas start spinning again. You're like, oh, but I need to do this and this and this. And so it's cool to me to like, take advantage of a new feature, Get rid of these mangrove roots that have been non-destroyable for far too long. I'll leave the update block chilling up there because I think that's fun. But yeah, the chest was for realm review. Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't get it sent in, so I should clearly check it out for some other video. But this is my first Flat World stream. I haven't had the time to join the other ones before this. Hey, good to see you, HW2007. Yeah, loving mine. Fortunately, won't be able to renew when it's expired. But happy to be here either way, says Ash H. Yeah, what matters is you give it a try, and if you can and you want to, that you do, right? That's all that. That's the point of the trial, right? Or the point of the gift. So a trial would be cool too. I'd love to, you know, like to personally be able to gift out to, you know, long term. But I think the gift is another cool way to do it. Obviously, if you don't want to wait around and just hope for the best, and you want to watch the so I've gotten so many comments on the Iron Brew video because people have been like, you know, showing up, being like, oh yeah, so this is what people were talking about. This was quite the watch, huh? Kind of disturbing. That's mine. Also, ooh, look at this. Moss just chilling on the water. That's not meant to be able to happen, right? That's definitely, that will break itself eventually, right? Maybe it won't. Let's find out. Let's place one on here, and then let's break it. Ooh. Let's just be extra sure. If I break that, maybe moss carpet can float on the water. So if I break this one, will this one break? No, okay. It's a bug, almost certainly. But it's a bug that isn't like accidental. You can have fun with it. Lena Alhamed says, I thoroughly enjoyed the Iron Brew video. I mean, I can't have been the only one who's wondered what would happen if you bathed in a carbonated beverage. And so, you know how it is. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta buy 15 bottles, 23 bottles of it, I think it was. I bought so many bottles, I bought the store's entire stock multiple times to get enough Iron Brew to fill a bathtub. I'm a menace to society for the sake of that. Chubby Be Gone says that video was something. Congratulations for a third time on your new membership, and for the fact that you got to watch a video that has been described by people like yourself as something. The highest praise. Yeah, so I wanted to try a jelly bath, says Lena Alhamed. Oh, I want to try a jelly bath now. That would be amazing. Do you think it would cause, like, drain issues? I guess jelly melts eventually, right? No, it doesn't. It stays... I'd definitely be causing drainage issues if I did that at an apartment I was renting. What is worse, causing drainage issues in a place you're renting or a place you own? You know, both of them are kind of like things you shouldn't do, right? There's an air of that. For the ramen bath, line the tub with plastic wrap for easier cleanup. See, McBella, you've just saved me hours of scooping through my hand and going like, oh. You mean you could dilute the jelly of water? It's worth it for the drain issues. Usually with jelly baths, they give you a powder that dissolves the jelly. Oh, it's a product that people sell. There is just a thing through there. That's interesting. Also, yeah, we're gonna check to see if mobs will spawn on mangrove roots. Wait, actually, I can just confirm, right? Mangrove root Minecraft. I would love to have a lair of them, honestly. Okay, so they are a transparent block. So usage. Yeah, I think I got bad news, chat. If we use mangrove roots, they're not gonna like we'd use them for a roof or something, like a transparent roof or something. Oh, that wouldn't really do anything. You know what? We could use them to do something like that. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna use these for. If you put salt in it, it'll liquefy, or a top. I'm not sure you get a plastic wrap that big. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look like I'm disposing of some bodies when I go to the store. But that's worth it. So yeah, we're gonna have to, sadly, as much as I love these mangrove roots, I'm gonna have to just use them later. So sad, I know. Just mix these all the way up. Oh, it doesn't work so well when you do that. And so instead we have to pick a block which is better. What's the most unique block I can get a large amount of? Like moss, but I've already kind of used moss, haven't I? One of the wood types. You know, I don't want to be too redundant. I want to get myself a fancier block. I think mud is the best we're going to do. I think we get a silly amount of mud. I think that's what I was trying to do last episode. Then I got sidetracked and made a mountain. Let's get some mud, and then we can get back to the slimes. Easy as that. Okay. So there, I had a glass bottle. There it is. I have some moss carpet I definitely don't want, as well as some buttons. Honey blocks, slime blocks. Thank you, Michelle Ower, for the high quality idea. Copper. You know, I could start farming copper en masse, just for the sake of that. I like that as an idea. It's not terrible. It's not the worst thing I've heard. I mean, it's like, you know, yeah, there's worse things in the world than that idea. Yeah, I think some packed mud. Yeah, I think if we pack it, it'll be a bit better. Pumpkins. Pumpkins have something weird about, I think it's the way you place them that I don't like. But I'm a big no mud gang type of guy. No mud for me. Okay, so the middle of this river, we turn into mud. Wait, I remember I collected a ton of mud blocks. Where did I put them? Chat, where are my mud blocks? Did I use them already in the mountain? I don't think I did. I have a lot of mud blocks lying around somewhere. I need to know where that is. Ready to stay in my chair for 2 hours or so. You know, that's the dream. No, for real, isn't it weird that, like, sitting in a chair for hours is, like, the comfortable position? Like, when would we ever sit for, like, I don't know, like, I wonder, like, you know, sleeping in a bed, it makes sense that it's comfortable. You're taking all the weight off your body, and the ground is taking it instead. But, like, a chair, you're sitting at this weird angle, and it's like, when did humans invent this? You know, when was sitting on a chair invented? Because you know what, the weird thing about now, this is like genuinely like one of my like issues of the modern world. Like, you know, if I was gonna have a manifesto, this would be point number 1 in it. People who are like absolute, you know, like bitches about like, oh, are you sitting on the ground? The ground is dirty. I would never sit on the ground. I say, you know, that's what they sound like. That's the mental aptitude level of someone who says like, oh, but you can't sit. It's like, what matters more? Getting, you know, like potentially, you know, if it's like a sticky floor, if you're in a nightclub or somewhere where people spill drinks, yeah, you know, don't sit on that floor. Not smart. But if you're like, you know, just on some ground somewhere, you know, like people have this idea that the only place you can sit, you know, like mentally is like the grass. But it's like, no, if you're tired, sit on the, or even better, yeah, you can place something down. You sit on a piece of paper. Now you know you're not touching the floor. That's a layer of protection you got there. People who insist that like, yeah, floors just can't be sat on. It's like, you know, open your mind a little bit. You know, you can do all sorts of things that you don't think you can, and you just don't know it yet. And it's kind of sad. Chairs that you just keep clean on the floor. It's a hygiene thing, but like you can spot quite easily if the floor is dirty or not, right? Chairs were invented in Florence in 1272 by Riccardo Charrington II. See, that's a fake fact. I don't believe that one. You know, what are you gonna tell me next? Yeah, I think it was this chest I put all the mud in. Yeah, I've got okay, so I've got enough mud to make probably a lair. Where I live, you do not sit in the grass. If you do, you'll regret it. Do you live somewhere with like those horrifying ants? That's where you live, isn't it? You live somewhere that makes you regret. Honestly, I don't know how people survive in most of the planet. I just, you know, the UK is really lucky. We just don't really have animals that are on the hunt for you. But I love sitting on floors. I enjoy the different textures. It's interesting, yeah. I think with hydrogen's one of those things where like everyone just has a weird set of rules, and they just, you know, like I think that's one of the things that makes us the hardest to live together. Like if it weren't for our like such differently attuned hygiene senses, I think we could all get along just about. Like you know, like if you look at so many of our world's biggest issues, it runs down to some issue of trust or hygiene, right? Like, oh my god, this whole COVID thing, like you gotta, like, okay, people like all of a sudden are like, oh gosh, you're not You're not doing... Why? That's so... You know, for a number of basic enough things. Okay, so now we're going to pack together these blocks. Anyone just not mind eating food off the floor whatsoever? I ate... okay, so this is where I lose 100 subscribers. I'm sorry. I found an M&M on the ground, like underneath my sofa recently, and I was like, well, you know, it's an M&M. It's got the outer shell. I can see it's not being touched by bugs. It's been a-okay. Hey, thank you for the first tip of the stream.
When carbon dioxide is dissolved in water, it forms carbonic acid. So a carbonated bath will dissolve your body over thousands of years. Chemistry is fun. Am I right, boy?
I don't even think over thousands of years, right? Like I've seen what happens if you put a penny in some Coke. Yeah, no, Toy Cat 5-day rule. Oh, it was more than 5 days. I couldn't remember the last time I had M&Ms, you know? Like I had no recollection of the time that where these M&Ms had come from. I just know there was a blue one, and I knew it must have been crispy because like the last time when I try not to eat M&Ms unless they're the crispy ones. Like if you're peanut M&Ms are sometimes forgivable if you're trying to argue it's a health snack, but I don't mess with non-crispy M&Ms. It's my life rule. I just tried to sleep on the floor just to prove to my parents I could do it, but every time I gave up. Oh, that's funny you say that, Michaela. I had the exact same like phase at one point. I guess not the exact same actually, because I've tried sleeping on the floor too. In fact, I've successfully slept on the floor, but I've tried sleeping sitting up because I read a thing that just said, yeah, do you want to learn how to sleep sitting up? Here's how you do it. Step 1, try to sleep sitting up until it works. It was like a really long like BuzzFeed article or something like that. There was like some guru who was like, I found the secret. The thing that you are missing is you've just got to keep trying until you succeed. And I don't know why I took that as gospel. But I was like, whoa, I bet that's right. I bet that if you do something for long enough, it will work. Was the M&M supposed to be blue, says Dean Potts? It's entirely possible. The M&M was not blue beforehand. Yeah, no, I do have a weird thing where like if food falls on the ground outside, I'm kind of like instinctually like I'm not gonna go for that unless it's something like expensive. If it's something that I paid money for, the 5-second rule can be the 20-second rule. But if it's like, okay, this was a cheap ice cream, it's on the ground, okay, it'll stay on the ground. If it's an expensive ice cream though, or if it's like a ice lolly or something, and like it doesn't matter the floor situation, I can like mentally block that out, like because when you think about it, this is the weird thing about like the whole outside is dirty because germs theory. Or like because it's dirty theory, and so avoid the dirty. By the way, totally valid idea. But the weird thing about the theory when you really think about it is everyone's like, oh yeah, the floor is dirty because everyone else is standing on it, and everyone else is standing on a dirty floor, which makes the floor dirty, which so you can't stand on it because you gotta, and like ultimately like yeah, so I think the only way it can get dirty from default is like going out into nature, right? Like people. Wait, here's an idea. Okay, I put a stack of wheat and a stack of this. Wait, can it not be any recipe? Oh, that's mud already, that's why. So a stack of that, and then a stack of that, and then we switch it. See, look at this genius idea I have here. Look how horrifically efficient that was. Okay, so now we've got some packed mud. And yeah, this is clearly a slime spawning chunk too. I think I'm gonna have to expand into that later. Or I could just light it up, or I could just cover it in buttons or something. We'll work it out. So now we're gonna place a little staircase. Yeah, I was gonna make it. Oh, I hate you so much. I'm gonna look forward to sliming your descendants or ancestors. Okay, so now we're gonna make a little staircase. One goes here. One goes here. One goes over here. How tall is the space that a slime could spawn in? Actually, let's just go measure a slime. So a slime is... I'd say a slime is maybe a little taller than this. What do we reckon, chat? How many blocks tall is a slime? Yeah, just to be safe, we'll go up an extra block. We'll put you inside here. Just in we come. In we come. Okay, you can do it. You can do it. Then we go out this way. Slime's too dumb to realize. Oh, now he's probably going to be able to make it, but it's fine. So we go one block further up. 2.25 free. So now we have a big layer up here. And so this layer of packed mud, we could have packed mud bricks at the side. I like that idea, actually. Like, have some mud bricks around the edges, mud in the center. So the edge of this chunk will be a multiple of... Oh, this is literally the edge right now. The end of the chunk is literally... Oh, no, it's not. This is out off the end. So we'll have mud bricks go here. And then that way... do you think that's a good idea, chat? Like some mud bricks around some mud? I think it's fun. Let's roll with it. I love mud. It makes such a satisfying sound when you break regular mud. Like if you don't enjoy that sound, you might need to get a sociopath test done, because you might be someone who enjoys terrible things. You know, I'm just saying, when it comes to people who are terrible, I'm not gonna make this joke. Slimes have actually spawned 2 block high areas for me. I'd still be safe, make it 3 blocks high. I think I've gone with a nice 4 blocks high. Actually, this 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blocks high ceiling. This way we can be very rest assured. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to expand this area. There's no question about that. Okay, so you die, all your descendants die. It's all good. Mud is honestly one of the best parts of the mild update. I wonder if they had called it the mild update, if we'd be saying like, man, Mojang really overdid it. I was expecting a really boring update, but packed mud's actually pretty cool. Like I think your expectations can really shape your reality in a lot of ways. It's you know, people say this all the time, and there's some truth to it, that like what you expect for yourself really does impact what, you know, like the reason that visualization or what's the word, manifesting has a little bit of truth to it is because when you're imagining a certain future and you're like you'll start taking the actions towards it because it's going to happen. Whereas when you're like much less, when you assume that something's not going to happen, you're much easier going to like give up and say, this can't be done. Whereas if you're like, this is what will happen, this is the way it will happen. Obviously, you can't manifest things like... Do you know what I think is insanity? People who genuinely are like, oh yeah, I really hope... I'm doing everything I can to get my sports team to win. It's like the modern day... Oh yeah, if I just like say the right words, then maybe, you know, like do the incantations, maybe good things will happen to me. If I just say the magic words, then I'll get wealth and health. Everyone loves wealth and health, right? Literally the 2 most important things, some would argue. Make a little hashtag sign up here. And then we finish out over here. Yeah, so the block before the edge is where the mud bricks go. Everything else is mud. So Kat, you did a stream of destroying the mangrove forest, then Mojang released a video getting people to save them. It is funny that happened, right? It almost feels like they're calling me out. Like, oh yeah, we just feel as though people are doing a really good job. And okay, yep, that's. Maybe I'm assuming something won't happen because all the signs and odds point that way, though. Yeah, I think it's the difference between like a lot of things in life you are basically powerless for, like, you know, whether your sports team wins or not. Was the example I was using. I don't know if I actually mentioned it. Like that's a thing people roll with all the time. Like, oh yeah, if I just really hope my sports team will win, then they will win because manifesting and blah blah blah. The IBX4 cat video is funny. I too enjoy Harrison's work. Destroying is always more fun anyway. Destroy so there's more room to create. Exactly. I can build some crazy stuff now, my mangrove logs. People say they want a sports game when their favorite team wins. Doesn't make any sense. They aren't playing. They didn't win anything. See, right? That's sports is the crazy end example of there is nothing you are affecting about this. But some people, this like blows my mind, but it is a true fact. Some people are like actually moody if their sports team loses. You know, like, oh, my day is ruined now. I can't believe it. Like, what's even the point? What's the point of living if the people whose loyalty I have given myself to, what's even the point if they're not doing well? So like that's someone who's taking something out of their control and putting it in their control. It's not actually working, but they're doing their best, right? And the opposite is people who take something that is in their control and put it out of their control. Like, oh yeah, I won't shower tomorrow because the universe hates me. And then they wake up and they don't shower and they're like, yep, it's the universe hating me. Darn universe. You need to stop this universe. I would, or you know, like there's a trillion examples. I'm sure I don't need to explain to you. But yeah, it's you can take things in your control, take it out of there, and you can take things out of your control and put them in. And in reality, the exact line, because everyone agrees that whether you eat breakfast tomorrow, whether you whether you have breakfast tomorrow, that's in your control, and you agree that I don't know who wins the World Cup is outside your control, right? That's the spectrum, let's say. But then in the middle, it does get a bit blurrier. So can you influence whether you have a good day tomorrow? Yeah, that's in your control, right? Is it fully in your control, or are you just hoping? You know, like sometimes you have a bad day because of something entirely outside your control. But like actually, aren't all of your emotions your fault and / your responsibility? Like, you know, if something terrible happens in your day, can't you like, you know, you see what I'm saying? Like, okay, so is your day in your control or not? It's kind of partial. It kind of depends on how you see it and how you act in response to that. So that's a hard question to answer. Okay, we'll brush that one aside and instead we'll say, yeah. Also, I think I am gonna have a layer of campfires around the. No, this has to go more than 2 blocks out. This has to go like here, right? Because slimes are gonna spawn up there, and I don't want them bouncing over the edge. It might even be worth going a 3rd block, because if they're going really high up, yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll replace this with I don't know, one of those for now. Yeah, you can take these things outside your control and put them in your control, and you can do the reverse. You can say, man, I just might have a bad day tomorrow. It's horrifying. But also you can make that like calm. Like, yeah, it's sometimes it's scary being alive. Then I realize I have no control over anything, and it's okay. Like some people do really good by letting go of control, and some people do really well by doing the exact opposite. Okay, so there was a thing here. I moved 1, 2, 3 blocks further back. So this would be the equivalent of going there, right? Yeah, two blocks in between me and it. Okay, your personality can somewhat be determined by your living conditions, how you're raised, blah, 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 blah. Says Charby Be Gone. Yeah, there is a real thing in there of like, oh yeah, so even if I can say it's in my control whether I have a good day or a bad day tomorrow, I'm going to do my best to make it within my control at least. Is it really in my control, or is it because I am born in a situation and I am living in a situation and my childhood that I was predisposed to and blah 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 blah. Honestly, it's like it's one of those questions you can kind of argue infinitely to. If you lie to yourself enough, it becomes the truth, at least to you. Yeah, that's it. That's kind of the underlying point in it, is that you are the one who decides who you are, and that kind of means you get to decide the nature versus nurture question. Yeah, I think it's always interesting that people, you always want to overplay the one, like, I don't know. I think it's interesting, at least, that like people would prefer the world be nurture-based if you're doing like a good job nurturing someone. And if you're, you know, like if some bad things happen, you prefer to believe it's nature-based, right? Like there's a certain amount of like, even in something like that, there's a certain amount of, well, what do you want to believe in? And the fact that you just get to choose is one of life's many interesting quirks. Also, that slime, I think he spawned in the chunk, but he just walked right outside of it. Yeah, I need to make a lot more campfires. I need to make more fences, honestly. So this is jungle wood. That's my jungle. Oh, where's my jungle? Do I have no more jungle tree? Do I have to go chop another one down? Can't believe I'm going to do this. Cognitive behavioral therapy is all about scolding you for saying the wrong words, thinking the wrong thoughts, and making yourself have bad feelings. I do not agree with the premise. Yeah, I think that kind of ties back to the idea, like, some people want to be like, I am out of control, and blah, blah, blah. Some people are like, I am in control. If bad things happen, it's because I make the things happen. Because, you know, there's like real extremes to that where it's like super unhealthy, ultimately. Like, oh yeah, why did you get yelled at by your boss today? Because you suck. And it's like, but you did everything your boss asked. But yeah, you've done more than he asked, you wouldn't. And so like, okay, that's like bordering on there. And then being like, yeah, the reason... Also, fat cats, thank you. You know, that's why, that's the term people love to use on the internet, victim blaming, right? Is, being like, yeah, reason terrible things happen is because it's something you did. And like, I mean, like on some level, there's a tiny bit of truth in there. Like, there are things you could have done to avoid every bad thing that's happened, but are they reasonable things that you should have done? Is maybe the standard you should try to judge yourself by. Or you can go all the way and you can just say, nope, everything bad that's ever going to happen to me, it's something I'm going to do. It's going to be a learning lesson and I'm not going to have it happen again. But then you start to become very quickly like, the reason I got mugged is because I am surrounded by people in a city. I should go live by myself where no one can find me. And then you'll get your house broken into. And you're like, it's because people could find my house. I'll go live in the woods in a cabin that no one will find. And then you'll be like mauled by a bear and it'll take 6 hours for the ambulance to get there. And you'll be like, it's because I called the ambulance rather than learning first aid on myself. You know, you can... there is a funny thing of, like, bad things do just happen. Also, Logan555 YT, hey Toycat, glad to be a member today. Thank you very much. I'm glad to hear it. We're 8 members away from 600. I'm like very hyped about that. I think that's like a... You know, that's like a big milestone, right? You know, there's big milestones, and then there's big milestones. That's my... Oh, I also have jungle wood. We don't need to... Turns out we don't need to chop down a tree. We should have to turn some of this into some of these. Is 9 extra fences enough? It's probably enough. We'll also make some campfires. Or we could buy campfires. We'll make campfires. So we'll make one of the... Ooh, we'll make a few more fences first. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, we'll make that many fences. Now we can make the rest into campfires. And now we'll go make some mud for building with. Because it'll be fun. It'll be nice. Why are there so many members here all of a sudden? Said, what? We had a very big member day on Monday. That's wild. Almost 600 already. Wasn't the goal 400 before or something? Yeah. We had, it is absolutely nuts. It is absolutely nuts. So if you're watching and you've ever considered becoming a member, I'm just saying, it's a good time to do it or something like that. Okay, let's get back to bottle and mudding. Oh god, I've got 60 seeds. I can throw those away. Will I regret that? I won't regret that. Yeah, I think I want to expand. Or maybe I should just make another hole like over there. I kind of want to like expand the area of like destruction. Because this was meant for fishing before. But if we expand it a little bit more, it'll be interesting. Yeah, let's just do it. Become a member, get Toycat to 600. Exactly. If you want to see videos of Toycat Baby and Iron Brew, you can become a member. There's a link in the description. I think it's $1 or a join sign below the YouTube channel. And I'd love it if you help join the gang. I think this is why people like the member goal being on screen, right? I think it's like an easier way to like see the difference that's going to be made. I still don't have my Elgato Stream Deck plugged in. That's probably why I haven't got that set up. So this is the old. This is the. Oh yeah, so literally it says out 400, so it's even all previously set up. Very crazy stuff. Yeah, also, thank you so much, Anonymous Tab. So you know, problem solved. You know, we just hit 600 members. Can you believe it? The power of gifted memberships is very crazy, and I'm very glad we have you here today, Anonymous Tab. And congratulations to Eel Chilis and to Joshua London. I hope I'm getting these in order. Wait, let me find out. Kira, thank you so much. Wait, congratulations. You know, thank you, Anonymous Tab. You now have access to the. This is like a very lucky event. Congratulations on being here for this, everyone. 10 gifted memberships. 10 lucky people in the chat just got gifted a membership. Now you can officially do all the lovely things members can do. Now 700. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, we're just 98 members away from 700. You know, can we do it? Let's find out. Yeah, thank you so much, Anonymous Stab, for allowing Mega Rayquaz's 260 to become a member. I am very appreciative. I love it. Absolutely love it. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for the temporary mod toy cat. You're welcome. I'll let you have it for this stream too. Let everyone enjoy the blue name for a little bit. But yeah, thank you so much, Ratgamer, for becoming a becoming a member. I hope you enjoy your green name, your emojis. Make the most of it, you know. Really enjoy it. We were like 60% to 100, more than halfway. 750 by the stream, and the member noise turns to other side. Okay, you know, that's a commitment I will make right now for you. You know, if we hit, it's not going to happen because that's like more members than we gained over several years. But if we hit 750 by the end of the day, we'll switch it to other side. That's you know, just all you gotta do if you want to make that happen. Good friend in chat is 150. So I mean, I'm sure that's an easy number to gift. It's actually interesting because you can only, hey, Aquatinet! This is thank you for buying a membership. No, for real, like I really am extra appreciative of people who like becoming the members, because the point of membership to some extent is the recurring monthly thing. You know, there's lots of member benefits, and I like that we can gift them. But now Kuna says 750. You say, I mean, if everyone just gifts like 5, and then you do the maths, and then it all works out really easily. I like a self-paid new member. Welcome to the harem, new Toy Cat Wives. Yeah, it's really cool because it'll obviously, you know, there's going to be a big drop in members after this month, and so it's cool to have people who will be hopefully around after that. That's what I'm excited for. But yeah, in the meantime, it's gonna be it's cool because so many more people get to see the member videos and stuff like that. It's nice to see.
Got my burgundy Toy Cat hoodie yesterday. Love it. It's going with me to Alaska and Canada in August.
Congratulations on the Alaska trip. I think you said it was a cruise, right? I think I saw that in the chat. So cruises are like this like exact middle ground of like, a part of me is like, oh, that's exciting, and a part of me is like, oh, that's a cruise. that's like you know, like I get like very mixed feelings on them. I think this isn't what you say to someone going on a cruise, by the way. What you say to someone going on a cruise is, oh my god, I love cruises. Because the best bit is like, yeah, like all your basic needs are just like met as a part of the package. And like I think there's a really cool part of that. Anyway, so I hope you the burgundy Toy Cat hoodie. I'd love to see it, by the way. If you wanna like, if anyone receives any Toy Cat merch, especially by the way the new card. There's only the new cards are only gonna be running for another like 8 days or something. If you spend over $50, you get an anti-Valentine's Day card.
But I will still waste my money on these little super chats. Love your Toy Cat.
Thank you, F. Choppin. Why don't you want to watch the, why don't you want to watch me bathing in Iron Brew? Tell me what it is, F Choppin'. But no, it's, you know what, one of the, it's crazy. I remember the first stream you super chatted in was a Black Ops 2 stream all those years ago. That's how I know you're an OG, man. That's how I know you're an OG. Cruise ships are, yeah, no, it's, I love the idea though of like, one thing I like, okay, this is, it's kind of like the road trip of, you know, like boats, right? Because you're going everywhere with your stuff surrounded by you. It's kind of like I think it'd be really cool to see a lot of places that you otherwise couldn't fly or drive to. And that's what I reckon Alaska and Canada would give you. But to cool some people out. I don't understand people who do cruises where it's like, okay, it leaves from the port, and then it goes to a beach somewhere, and then it comes back to the port, and it goes to a beach somewhere, and it comes back. Because it's like, well, aren't you just gonna lay down and then go somewhere else off the boat to lay down and then lay down on the boat? Like, I think though that it's like, everyone has a different activity level. It's like their ideal. You know, even when I take time off making videos, I'm still like coming up with video ideas, just like instinctively. I'm like, just yesterday I was trying not to, but I was like, oh, here's a great video idea, and I've got like a day that has to be done. It's July the 7th, in case you're curious. I got this video I really want to make, and I'm like, oh, I'm excited. I'm gonna plan that. It's gonna be a fun time, just, you know, putting it together. Let alone the recording and the, you know, seeing how people react to it, which is always fun. But so even like exercise, like, oh yeah, I have to be so careful with this axe. I think I should stop breaking. Also, I think yeah, I'm already out of new fences somehow. I guess increasing the size. Whatever, it's fine. Not a fan of boats. The ocean is terrifying, says Siobhan Truman. You know, no offense, but the way Siobhan is spelt compared to how it's pronounced, that should be considered a war crime. Should be absolutely considered a war crime. Also, F Choppin', if you responded in the chat, I missed it because maybe it's because your name's not green. Yeah, there we go. Let's no, did you respond, F Choppin'? If you did, could you repeat what you said? This is the internet equivalent of going, what? Could you say that again? I don't know why I have to be American for you to repeat something, but that's how it works. Yeah, no, cause I don't really swim. Like I can just about. Okay, here's my swimming expertise. If you throw me, I had there was a pool in Colorado that I went into. It was 8 feet deep, and a human is 6 feet for people who use real measurements. It's about like, I don't know, 2.7 meters, 2.5 meters, something like that. And so I jumped into that, and then I could just about get out, and I only felt like I was mostly drowning. You know, like, if I did it 100 times, I wouldn't die any of the times, but I think I'd get like quite close to drowning a few of the times. Also, this Toy Cat Talks is long overdue. Hey, it's good to see you again, Pygol. How are things going? I hope things are going well. I hope things are going not just well, they're going desert well. By the way, Harrison asked me to. I need this for some reason. I actually don't know what video he's using it as part of. But do you want to see something that maybe you didn't? This is the card that you get. There's only, so we printed 50 of them. I don't know how many are sold or, well, they're not sold. They're only little free bundles. But if you want a card that reminds you how rare and beautiful you are, I need to remind people of this. Just because if you want one, there was only 50. There will never be any more. I'm going to make actual Valentine's Day cards sometime between now and next Valentine's Day. Like, I'm working on the designs now. But if you want this, like, beta, weird prototype thing, you know, it looks a little too cutesy for me. It looks a little too cutesy, you know? I like it. It's the... but it's still a compliment. So it's not really an anti-Valentine's Day card. It's kind of just a real Valentine's Day card. And you know, if you love someone, you know, should they get a real Valentine's Day card? That's my question. Also, I killed too many villagers, so there's only 2 over here now. I think I should breed some more. Yeah, let's get some bread going. Let's make some let's make some more of these guys. And then as long as there's no... I think I put a pumpkin in the hole where the villagers were escaping from. So now they should just breed some new villagers up. That'll be great. I'm told by people out of the country they have my California accent. I never understand or hear it. I think most people in an area don't know the accent that they have. You know, you... Oh, to put that in a better way, in a less nonsensical way, I guess. Ooh, we got some ink sacs we can buy. I don't think I can get ink sacs naturally, right? I think there's no squid in this world. Am I correct about that, chat? Do inks... You know what? We'll just buy them anyway. They're not expensive. We could get some rooted dirt. We could get some kelp. We can get some ferns. I mean, ferns are... Wait, can we just buy one and then bone meal it? Is that how ferns work? I actually don't know. So we grab one and we bone meal it. And then we can just go to... Okay, so we can... I actually kind of wasted that fern. Oh, and the... Okay, no, he's over here. How about making a mud well? It'd be a war crime not to have one in this world. You know what? You've convinced me, Blazers Carter. Is it the green name? I don't know. Anyway, one more time. They're available if you spend over $50 on ibxplaycat.store. Grab yourself a t-shirt, grab yourself the Wheel Little Dice Sunday mug, or a hoodie, or whatever else you're looking for, and you can get the prototype card. You don't get billed for it at all. I get billed for it, but I mean I produce them, so okay. Just wanted to mention it because I don't want them to get like lost. I don't want people to be like, but I didn't know it was limited toy cat. I didn't know that if I didn't buy now, I could never buy. So yeah, we definitely want to move this fence set over, but I don't know if I can do that so easily. So yeah, first of all, we'll run the slimes into here. Oh, that's sad. You see that? Little baby slime just fell off the edge and died. I mean, I guess if they die that easily, is this another big one? No, it's just annoying slimes. Being annoying slimes. Kill a lot of medium-sized ones. Okay, more. This is always the most satisfying bit. You just got so many baby slimes, and then you just murder the looting sword, and you just watch as the look at this wealth that I am producing right here. Okay, so now we're gonna put some more campfires in another corner. Just yeah, these are underneath the thing now. It's not really doing good there. We want to have like here, and here. Oh, that's gonna stop. Oh no, slimes don't care about light levels. We're good. Okay, that's good. That's wonderful. There is already a slime farm without trying. Yeah, you can see that adding the second layer has definitely increased the number of slimes, but it's not really like farming. Although actually, if you look, we got over 100 of these little slime balls, so it's going quite well for us. Build a pillar to build height, then place a bucket of water and plant some kelp underneath, and that's a super cool kelp farm. And watching the kelp fall from the sky is satisfying. Yeah, no, that's an idea, right? You know what else is an idea? I mean, not doing that, but like it's not as good of an idea. So maybe we should do that anyway. Okay, so yeah, we're significantly adding to our slime ball reserves. Like we basically doubled it super quickly. So so Kat, you should make a well out of every block as a museum exhibit in the mansion. I think you're underappreciating the size of desert wells, but also I'm underappreciating the beauty of desert wells. So that's kind of on both of us at that point. I'm so glad, by the way, they made it that you get 4. Like at one point it wasn't that way. They made a few good decisions in this update. In the end there, that like really pulled it out from being like a oof to like actually this is cool update. Okay, so we made some mud bricks, too many mud bricks honestly, and we make some of those mud bricks into slabs. I don't know where we should put this wonderful little thing. I think it should go in the desert, right? Yeah, it's gonna go in my fake little desert. Between the trees and the desert, there should logically be, in my opinion, a little... Actually, maybe a little further back. Yeah, just as a little fun reminder. So I always get these slightly wrong. I think there's a partial block there. And then it's like one of these. Oh, yeah, the noises. Do you hear that? Just, oof. I love it. I think that when it comes to Minecraft builds, sometimes, you know, we have this like idea that like I want to do everything all the time. It's nice to just be like, you know, what if we just did a little thing right here? And my little thing right here is what if we just build ourselves an absolutely wonderful desert well. Fill it in with some I guess we should put some mud blocks below it too. There we go. Oh wait, we don't have the slabs in yet. All the slabs going now. By the way, I smell my neighbor's food so often, and it smells very good. And I'd like you all to know that. If you haven't eaten yet, maybe you should eat some good food. And if you haven't eaten good food in a while, maybe someone is denying you of the good stuff, and you should blame them. I guess we'll put some mud bricks there. Yeah, we might as well. Like, let's just do all the little corners. Make this like a proper mud brick well. And then we'll place a half slab here just so I can get out. And now 2 buckets and we can fill it up. Or 1 bucket if we're smart, which we're not. That is one attractive and rare well. I would say it is rare and beautiful, perhaps, Cat Beanie. I would go that far. I would go... If you haven't eaten, get yourself some fried rice. I would love fried rice right now. Like, there are a few things I would love in the world as much as I would love some fried rice right now. Oh, can you imagine if I was eating fried rice instead of playing Minecraft? It'd be worse. I like playing Minecraft. But could you imagine if I was eating fried rice and playing Minecraft? Ooh. Yeah, that's a special thing I'm not gonna forget so soon. Okay, so I'm gonna actually I've worked out putting this in the middle isn't smart. I wanna like everything up to this wall is gonna be mud. My logic here is simple. I'm gonna expand the river at some point. Oh, it's gonna expand this way actually. Oops. Okay, so we'll just pretend I didn't do that. And we'll put everywhere to the middle to this side as mud. Dig it out, and then we can just expand later. Currently munching on actually homemade sweet and sour chicken. You know what I don't get? People who cook. It's like, what do you have to prove? You can make the food like the people in the magic box do. I'm just kidding. I think I absolutely love like cooking. I have this awful thing though. Like if you live by yourself, cooking is just such a nightmare because you have to buy. You know, like if you are a stereotypical head of the household or head of a kitchen, let's say, you are the person who controls what goes in and out of the kitchen, right? So you buy the ingredients and you make sure you get the ones that you know that you need. Okay, easy, right? So you just buy a lot of things, and then if you buy enough ingredients to make 4 meals, four portions of like 10 different meals. Now you can cook for a week and whatever you feel like that day you can have. But if you're eating for yourself, you have to cook like 1 meal and you make like 3 batches of it, and it's like, okay. Or you buy loads of, you buy far too much, like, I don't know, cream or whatever a recipe has. You're like, I'm never going to use this for anything else. Like, cooking alone is just awful. Because you either waste a ton of stuff, or you have to eat the same food for a lot. And so buying the, the, whatever it is, buying the ingredients for a recipe is this nightmarish process. Where it's like, okay, I find out what I want to eat. Then I have to walk to the store and or drive to the store, depending on where you live. You gotta go to the store. You gotta buy exactly the right amount. So you're buying like 1 piece of broccoli. You're buying, and sometimes it's hard to buy those things. Sometimes it's really expensive to buy those things, but it's fine. You do it. So you do like a half-an-hour shopping trip just to cook some food. And it's like, okay, well you get home and then the cooking process begins. No. So many recipes, and I'm convinced they do this just as like as a way to like convince themselves they're making better food. They're like, make sure you marinate the chicken for an hour before you cook it. This recipe takes 30 minutes, but also you should have understood that you should have read this yesterday and then left this marinating for a day. Can't believe you're so stupid not to read the recipe a day before you wanted to cook it. So you're like, okay, so all this, I spent an hour doing this so far, and I'm gonna go tomorrow, am I? And that's where I'm gonna, okay, that's fine. Tomorrow is the cooking day now. So tomorrow comes, and you're like, okay, I put an hour and a half into this, but I've just got the last half hour left. Recipe says it only takes half an hour, but the recipe's full of like all sorts of things that could take the amount of time they're saying if you knew exactly how to do it. Like, finely dice the vegetables so they are roughly 1 inch in diameter. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna get that done. And it's like, that should take about 2 minutes. And like 10 minutes have passed. And I'm like, okay, I put too much effort in, clearly. Or I don't know how to cut vegetables. I'm not sure what it is, but it's fine. Okay, we gotta throw it in the pan. I know, I find recipes are always like out of sync, because they're in sync for someone who would be like doing it in, you know, in the exact time they're doing. So like, throw this in now. While that's happening, do this. And, you know, long story short, I hate recipes. I like the idea of cooking for myself. Actually cooking for myself, it seems pretty bad. Seems pretty bad. Yeah, like, how am I supposed to tell how large these veggies are? Yeah, I didn't realize I was meant to be here with a measuring, like getting a ruler out and being like, oh, this one is 3/4 of a cent. Following a recipe for the first time is a nightmare. I've got this terrible thing where as soon as I'm like, if there's a recipe I followed once and I want to like do it again, I'm like, I'll just remember it. It's not that many steps to make a pizza, and I'm like, oh god, I've got to, and then I'll just miss stuff out. I'm like, you know, it still looks like dough even without water in there, so I mean, it's probably fine, or without salt or yeast or something. I made a lot of abominations that way. Cooking's a lot more fun when you make it up as you go, says a Polo Wolf. Yeah, exactly. That's what you gotta learn to do, right? Like, recipes are just like a thing you use as a very poor guide. If you get good enough at the thing, you just start using that instead, and you'll have a better time. It's 100% what you gotta do. 100%. But like, people get really like antsy about it. They're like, oh, I can't believe. Streamlabs is great in the super chat. Thank you, Logan555YT, for letting people know. No, this week I've been really feeling the generosity and the tips, like especially a lot. You know, why is that? Who can tell for sure? But yeah, no, I really appreciate it. I'm about to take like the first like. Also, I think we should finally get a hoe, given that these are all falling apart. Also, I need a dripstone block because I've got all these dripstones that are just not growing for me. Anyway, yeah, I've been really appreciating it in the last week. It's, you know, I'm like about to take a little break. I'm actually lining up so I can actually have a break of some form. It might be changed based on an update that's coming out. Let's, don't use it all up. Okay, that's good. That's what I wanted. Get that experience in. And then let's treat ourselves to a hoe. And then also let's treat ourselves to a second hoe. And a third. Okay, 3 hoes. That's the required number. I'm gonna put these diamond hoes away somewhere because, you know, they might be useful. And then we'll use. Actually, we'll just use one first. But yeah, I think what happens when your membership reaches full saturation? When your membership reaches full saturation, it becomes. Yeah, I don't even know the answer to your question. I could go funny if I wanted to, but let's not even. What's your favorite channel of yours? I like Andrew Andrews. It's so unique. I am about to start making an investment in Andrew Andrews, which any sane person would not do. But I'm doing because it allows me to like, you know, like have more of the fun video. Anyway, so I'm paying for some editing on that channel now. Like, it costs quite a lot to edit a video. Yeah, at least to me, I don't know if you're. I'm hoping one day I get rich enough that I can say like, you know, yo, yeah, so, the car, I don't know, what's an expensive thing? A fridge? And people are like, oh, the fridge is, $700. And I'm like, only $700? I don't even, you know, that's, I lost that on the way here and didn't even notice. Well, like, I don't know. You know, I still get a little shock when you go out for dinner and you're splitting it between 2 or 3 people, but the bill comes close to like, you know, 80, 90, and you're like, oh man, that's so much money for food. What is wrong in the world? But obviously it's like, you know, it's like a once a, you know, it's a few time a month expense. And so you can, you know, if you're thinking about it that way, it's like, well, but like just seeing the number of like, how does anyone spend that much? Also, hey, thank you so much, Riggins Rally Girl, for getting 20. Michaela, congrats! You weren't there yesterday, but you got the gift. Michaela's a long-time subscriber. Also, Comrade Clyde, another long-time viewer, first time. What's the word? Member? Yes, member. I'm glad to see you join, friends. Oh, it's got some pretty worthy people. Congratulations, Dragonart. You have officially become a channel member. You gonna enjoy your access to the the member video. Anubis, thank you. Do 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 do. We're officially closing in. Flashback to last stream. Thank you so much. Really, thank you, Mary. Or Riggins. You know, I want to know what the Rally Girl part of that means. But you know, thank you for allowing people like Tori Smith to become a member. So that's the chaos I missed last time. That's beautiful. I can't believe you didn't get one, adorable ho. See, that's interesting. I wonder. There's some criteria at play, or maybe it's random and I'm like assigning method for madness here. But there is some criteria at play. I wonder why you didn't get it, adorable ho. Wait, I say Shale C. This is the best thing. We get to vibe to Pig Step all day. So we're at 622 members, 23 members now because of again, I want to give extra thanks to your boy Aqua Quintet, Quintet. But yeah, no, thank you. It's a Friday Night Lights TV show reference. Oh damn, I don't even know that show. I mean, probably because I'm in a different country, different world of media. Hey, meme nerd. But that's probably it. Thank you so much, meme nerd. Congratulations on the new channel members playlist and the emojis you get, just like Mr. Bones does. There's no such thing as random. There's some criteria at play. There's a really interesting argument as to if there's random. Just like how is it random that Nate Duver is a channel member? Vibing on the first 5 seconds of Pig Step on repeat. I mean, all you gotta do, okay, you find Pig Step annoying. You think to yourself, oh, this has gotta change. All you've gotta do, the TV show's also about 15 years old, haha. You know, if you think about, by comparison, also Luke Joseph, ranks Gen, congratulations. As a result of Riggins Rally Girl, Mary, you now have a membership. I hope that you enjoy. I hope you savor it. Sus H4NZ1. Do. That's very sus, if you ask me. Yeah, this is absolutely a Pig Step stream. This is what we're doing now, and I'm loving it. This is my favorite thing. Thank you very much for the gifted memberships. Do. I love to see it. I love to see it. There is no end. Do. I think we're near the end now, I'm afraid. I like Pig Step. I liked the 40-minute Pig Step train yesterday. It's a shame we can't recreate it. Pig Step stream says Conrad Light. Yeah, what we should do is again, I not that I'm imagining this is gonna be a regular occurrence, though Ian Harrelson. So yeah, if you don't know, if you're confused as to how so many people are becoming a member right now, because that was a lot of new members, YouTube's just rolled out a new gifting memberships feature, which is a great way to support a channel at the same time as like helping other people out in the community, if that's what you want to do. And it's really cool because it allows, you know, they're gifted some way randomly, but all of those people now get memberships from them. They get emoji access, they get access to the secret playlist where Toycat Babes and I am brew. Yeah, I like the 6 seconds of membership. Hey, Zombies956, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Welcome to the club. Again, really appreciate people, because you know the important thing is like about a membership is that it like, you know, like the renewing nature, like it's a way to build like an income in a world of very crazy, but like it's so it's very appreciated is what I'm saying. And what I'm also saying, not to be confusing, is hype for the Iron Brew video, says Comrade Clyde. You should be. It's a great video. You're gonna enjoy yourself. Hopefully not too much, but you're gonna enjoy yourself. It's gonna be great. Yeah, we're now at 622 members, which is insanity. That is... You know, I almost want to, like, run up the numbers. Because, again, we got, like, a month and then we're going to have, like, some drop-off. Should we, like, run up the numbers as fast as we can here? That's my thinking. Oh, sorry, 623. Because of the addition of... Okay, so I need to scroll back up here. Of Zombies 956. Other Side has a similar beat drop to Pigstep. Yeah, I think it'd be fun if we had, like, Other Side... Okay, so... If we don't get to, what was the number someone said? 750. If we don't get to 750 members today, then I think what I might be able to do, I can do this for super chats, so I might be able to do it for members, is have like a small chance of having Other Side play, just to, like, break up the big, the big bouts like that. Spike from up doesn't hurt, but consistency would be great. Yeah, exactly, right? No one's complaining at, like, oh. But yeah, that's like why it's like one of my metrics. I'm like super, it's like that's one of the fun things about it, right? Is what I'm trying to say. But did you finish your green drink? Says Blaze Carter. Not only did I not finish my green drink, but I tried to drink another one and it had gone so bad. It went so bad. I just threw it away. I put it in I have a bucket where I put my, like, egg juice. You know egg juice. So I had to put, like, the green juice in there. Speaking of green juice, thank you so much, Cryptid Prince, for gifting 5 memberships. I got some bad news. Adorable Ho, you've managed to dodge the membership draft somehow. And this is one that you don't want to be dodging. I mean, I guess you can make a moral argument you don't want to be dodging any draft, but that's far beyond the scope of a Minecraft Superflat video. So yeah, we're now at 628. Thank you, Cryptid Prince, for gifting some memberships, allowing all these people to have access to membership. This is the cool thing about the gifting thing. Like, the generosity is insane. Thank you, Cryptid Prince, for allowing not only those people, but also Maya Demotta to get brand new channel memberships. Thank you, says Polly. I think it's cool. Okay, so where would I put my saplings? I thought the saplings would be in here. Are the saplings all just laying on the ground somewhere? Did I lose my jungle saplings? Hey, Tuhin, Subradat. Wait, are they in this chest? You are the last member of this batch. A little tip, because I love just sweet gift to the moderator Dasher. No, I got too much in exchange for it, so now it's not like it's not a nice gift anymore, right? I got too much. I got too many people saying it was nice in exchange, so now I'm just doing it because people said it was nice, and so now it's not as nice as if I'd done it organically. Sorry to tell you, it's no longer a selfless act. I mean, I guess nothing is any longer a selfless act, but I mean that's a discussion for another day, perhaps. Okay, we got 10 of these jungle logs. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's make some more jungle fences, and then make another layer of this thing, and then also, all right, we got to chop down some other wood to make the charcoal out of by making campfires. I guess we don't need campfires. Yeah, we have to make campfires so we can break the campfires, so we can make more campfires, so we can do some stuff. Apparently, the support page, it says YouTube distributes gift memberships to viewers based on how much they interact with your channel. See, that's interesting because Adorable Host should be way up there on the list, right? Also, yeah, that's what I would have assumed. Sweden, but with toy cat noises. Bong, 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 bong. That's one of my favorite videos to this day. You know, credit to Harrison. That's part of a long list of videos where I just came up with an idea and Harrison's like, I got this, and just out of nowhere, just gets it done. Harrison is the man. See, I made it rhyme. I do it all the time. Adorable Ho and Dasher are way up there. So I understand Dasher, right? Like, you know how it is. When someone's government does a bad thing, we need to punish them individually as hard as we can. Totally understand that. That's my real and honest view. You know, every time. Yeah, that's the only reasonable view to have on life, right? Is to assume that people are only as good as their government. But second of all, the Adorable Ho lives in the US as best I know, or at least he does a good job of convincing me he does. And so he definitely would have access to channel memberships. So like as far as, I don't know, maybe, I guess we interact with him a lot, but maybe like, you know, when was the last time we saw Adorable Hoarder stream, huh? When was the last time? Been a while, huh? Cancer Strategy doesn't have membership either. YouTube just hates the Irish. You know, that explains why my videos don't get promoted, huh? That explains that one down to a T. See, I get to be Irish now. It's great. Okay, so if I stand about here... Oh, there we go. Do you see that? He spawned, jumped straight into a fire. I love it. I love to see it. So, yeah, we're going to have to, like... Oh, we're going to have to... Okay, this is actually pretty impressive how fast. I thought there'd be a little bit more of a lag before it happened. Yeah, even just those campfires in that spot, it's not even a very good spot. It's working so well. Just all the slimes will burn. And then later we're gonna have to put like a hopper rail or something. I haven't fully considered the idea. As an American, I understand very much being punished for the stupidity of others. Okay, so what item do we drop right now? We can't really drop any. Okay, I'll use some mud bricks to fill in these holes right here. There we go. That's like maximalization, right? I know what I'm doing at this point. Yep, that's perfect. So now we just stack that up in there, and I can kill all these guys. Hey, Vera! Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I hope that you enjoy your newfound access to the Toy Camp members playlist, where you can watch me bathe in Iron Brew. You know, I love that that's been the... It's like Bedrock has Big Salmon. Like, well, there's lots of other great benefits, but we know that the reason you're really doing it. Also, chat, tell me you can hear those foxes having fun with each other. That's like it sounds... It takes a while for it not to sound like someone screaming to death. Screaming to death? Screaming for all that death? You know, I'm not sure which way I want to phrase that. But, it takes a little while. Now we make 4 campfires. But then we break the 4 campfires. Is there a better tool for this? No. Okay. Then we break the campfires. And we're good. Foxes are so cute. I thought it was whistling. No, yeah, that's some foxes. I have to have my window open during the summer to not melt. It's doing... Honest... Okay, this is... If someone could explain this to me. Also, hey, Mary! Thank you so much for 10 more memberships. Okay, I'm looking through that. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Not only has Cancerous Attitude not showed up, either is Adorable Heart. One day, guys, one day. Okay, so now we make a ton of sticks. Well, maybe not even that many sticks. 16 sticks. Now we need 3 times as many. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. So now we only got 9. Why have I only got 9? Oh, it takes 3 wood as well. Okay. That was an optimization there that I didn't get right. Natalie Crofts, congratulations. Welcome to the Cool Cat Club. The coolest of the cat of the clubs, some would say. Silverfish Stone. Okay, so we'll extend that over here. Just a few extra blocks, as well as going this way around. And so this is the boundary of the chunk, and so these campfires aren't going to prevent any spawns. But they are going to be very next to spawn in some cases. Ewan Murray! Welcome to the Cool Cat Club! I hope you enjoy your time here. I hope you enjoy your new access to Toy Cat bathing in Iron Brew. Which, as we all know, only primary reason people are excited to become members. So, yeah, there's also a few, there's a few member-only polls. There's like a few fun reasons to do this. A setting appeared to change my settings, so next time I can be gifted memberships as Dirty Dan. Oh my god, you were the first one in this batch. Thought it's worth mentioning. Random Dude! You are now a channel member. Welcome to the club. There are great videos on the member-only video playlist. I'd like to think there's great videos on that. I would like to think that. Actually, wait 1 sec. Okay, this is amazing. Look at that. Thank you for 20 more memberships, Anonymous Stab. I think we got the thing where we're gonna have a fun time vibing through some pig step. I'm gonna see if we can I'm gonna see if we can't add like a variation of the member for a second. Yeah, we can add a variation. So we can have add a variation with default setting, and we can make it conditional randomly. Frequency, I don't know, rarely. Okay, so we can have, oh no, there is a way to do this. I have no idea. Okay, wait, and we want to add a variation with current setting, with default settings. No, I have no idea how to do this. Okay, so I can make one of these, by the way, for what it's worth, but I definitely don't have the. I definitely can't understand how to do it while I'm streaming. So Cat Baby and Iron Brew is all I want in life. Good news, you now have access alongside Laura Pedro. Congratulations. Do 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 do. Musab Hassan, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your access to Toy Cat Baby and Iron Brew. It's cute to see all the people saying thank you. I like the idea of a slime farm, but the sole purpose of watching slimes perish. That's my soul thinking too, Dasher. Thank you so much. We've gone from just under 600 members to over 650 members because of this insanity. Still going, says Boba T. So according to the log, Not Thomas is. Oh, it doesn't actually show. You know, I don't know how long it's going to keep going on for. Thank you for 20 new members. Can we just play Pigstep in its entirety once? Says Thomas M. You know, when the Pigstep train ends, I think we should do that. We should give it a little try. See if we even like it. Okay, so here's my next thing. I think this might be a slime chunk as well. Like, slimes keep spawning in there. Should I confirm from a distance, actually? Do. Also, I should have kept more jungle logs. I was meant to make fences with them, but then I didn't, and that was stupid of me. Do. Thank you so much for allowing all these people to become members. Mary and Anonymous Dab. Do. No, it really it's the most amazing thing for a lot of people. It is a really cool opportunity. Jenny Nobody, you are now a part of the Cool Cat Club, and you when the Pigstep train ends, it's a modest assumption. I mean, it would be insane if it kept going on for any longer, right? Like when you think about the, it's okay, we're good. We didn't miss any Pigstep. Max Player and Caramel Kitty Cat, thank you for becoming a channel member. And you know what's crazy? It's sad because it knows on the system here that it was you that gave them Darren Hughes. It'd be cool if it showed like Darren Hughes gifted 20 memberships. Because thank you, Darren Hughes. We're now almost 100 members today. This is insane. This is crazy. I'm so glad though that Nightmare Gangster now gets to watch Toy Cat Baby and Iron Brew. So many people became a member, the stream almost crashed. The stream said it crashed for a few seconds there. It was very scary. Gendo! Welcome to the Cool Cat Club. So love this. Well, I'm a member now. Thanks so much, says Hiram Gibby. No, congratulations. Hope you enjoy the club. Like McSpades. Welcome. You get a membership. It's on that. I mean, I'd say it's on the house. It's on Darren Hughes. He's at the bar and he's like, yeah, I'll have a drink for that person and this person, and you know, like he's the one saving everyone. Oh, I need to put all these hoes away actually before I can go any further. Actually, no, we can buy it. We can buy him. We can buy it. We can sell our pumpkins first. I think. Do. Oh, Mary, welcome to the membership club. Didn't time it perfectly. I try my best. Okay, I try my best. Do. Can we get a member count on the screen? That might actually be a smart thing to do, right? For that, I'd have to set up a. I'm always like, okay, so what I can do. So we're gonna stare at the slime farm, since it kind of works semi-automatically right now. And then while we stare at it, I'll get the member count working on screen, okay? That is my idea. Let's see if it pays off for us. So I've got a lot of diamond hose. Some would say too many diamond hose. I like my balanced setup, I feel here. SCP-1471. Welcome. Alongside, by the way, K-Shaft. Yeah, see, look at that. I am smart. Boatia Desire, an old wife returning. It's an old wife, but it's a good wife. So yeah, you should be able to watch slimes kill themselves. Hopefully. I'm gonna go get the. Okay. Okay, so I don't know where I even plugged this in. That's a little far. Okay. I'm gonna have to unplug the cable. Nicely cable. I got it. It's fine. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Darren Hughes. He is your benefactor. If you could say thank you to him, it'd be much appreciated. Allowing all of these lovely people. Maybe you're not lovely, maybe you're bad. But either way, in the eyes of the Darren Hughes, you are lovely. Hey, full member. Oh, this is a cable mess for another day. Did no slime spawn, by the way? I wonder why not. Is it the light level, or was I just slightly too close to it? Am I too far from it, maybe? Okay, well, here we go. We're in the right distance. So the slime bounces around. It could get out there because it is near the hole. Maybe we should place them over on this. Hey, X-Dragons and Xbox! Welcome to the coolest, cattest, clubbest. Okay, so now what we can do is we have to reset the goal a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you. The out of 400 is a little bit out of date. Okay, we'll reset it to... Hey, Thomas Rhinos! You are now able to watch Toy Cat Baby and Iron Brew and emojis and who cares about those benefits though? We know what you want to watch. Okay, so yeah, we've got a lot of updating to do. I can press the button a lot of times. Let's confirm where we're actually at. So we've had 88 new members today from 592, was it? So I'm gonna have to confirm. Scroll down to there we go. Okay, so before the stream, we were at 592, and then we had another 88 today. So that means we're at 680. Is that? Okay, so then we just gotta change. Okay, so then we gotta go to. There's a lot of steps in fixing the counter, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. So 680. There we go. Wonderful. And now like more smoothly you can like keep it going. Okay, so pig step is fun though, right? That has to be said. So yeah, we can now. Honestly, I think we should have more evenly distributed these. Had a few more from around the edges, but it's fine. You know. Like, because right now they're getting in and out. If we'd have just blocked this off, put some slimes there, could have done it. So Kat, describe me as a good wife. Time to cancel my marriage counseling. I mean, if you think about it, right? Like, are you not the best wife? What other wife would put up with watching someone bathe in iron brew? Not many wives. I mean, maybe that's the depressing thing. But yeah, no, thank you to everyone who's become a member today, either because of a gift or, you know, thank you to the 2 people who also got in there, 3 people who also got their own direct. It is, yeah, free, mathematically. It is really cool. It's a fun little crazy, you know, I'm glad people are embracing this, like, this gifted membership idea. Shows we must have the most, you know, to go from, like, you know, 300 to 300 something to 600 something in 3 days shows that this must be the most generous community on YouTube, right? That's gotta be mathematically true. And if it's not, then, you know, I'll make my own maths up. How about that? Just notice your cert is kind of, but not completely transparent. Yeah, I could probably do things to make it less or more. If I get more... Oh, it's even better now, actually. I kind of like this. Yeah, it's because I'm wearing green, and I've got a green screen. I was thinking of getting a blue screen, but I figured, you know, I kind of like that it's terrible. I kind of want an awful feature. The silence is deafening. Where is the pig step? What has gone so horribly wrong in life that we're resorting to... You know, it makes you wonder, right? It makes you genuinely unsure. What has changed? I do not understand where it is. What is Anne? If my wife doesn't appreciate me at my iron brew bathtub, she doesn't deserve me at my survival super flat. Is blue screen better? I know all like industrial uses do blue screen rather than green screen. There must be a logic behind it. But green screen is the one that people know, so like, you know, it's easy. I think I'd guess that it's easier to do green screen if you're like not planning to do green screen, but it's easier to do blue screen if you plan around it. Because how often do you need to have like, you know, hot dark blue things? That was a Valentine's Day card right there. That's true. That's true. Everyone asks what is Pigstep, but no one asks how is Pigstep. Survival Superflat is life right now. Yeah, it's cool to be seeing how many people are like inspired by this idea or like rolling into themselves. There's this funny thing, right? Of so I know like people like to call YouTubers influencers, right? That's what people call the job title. Just say it like Mojang, you'll get the green screen in the future. Yeah, I see your joke there. Oh yeah, so don't any day now. In the next 3 weeks, I will have a blue screen. If I just say that now, and then if someone just asks me in 3 weeks, I'll just say it's in 3 more weeks. And then if someone asks after that, I can just keep saying it. And then I'm just gonna hope no one notices. There we go. That's my high quality idea. No, I think people are a little bit hard on Mojang sometimes, right? Like, they're like being hard on the. It's weird because it's an entity made up of people who love their jobs, primarily. Also, did another damn shepherd get... How is it possible that you became a shepherd? You're surrounded only by cartography tables. It's not even just one of them either, it's 2. What is wrong with Minecraft mechanics that can be true? Why would you link to over there? Why would you? I just don't understand. This is the silliest thing. See, they're changing professions over here, it looks like. I hope in the good way and not in the bad way. No. Okay. So I think if we kill the... Okay. If we kill the cartographers here and the shepherds there at the same time. Okay, hear me out here, chat. I've got an idea. Does that mean Cancerous, Adorable and I will get our memberships in the future? I think Adorable Ho genuinely is eligible for a membership, but has forgot to hit a button, so he will get it in the future. Yeah, Cancerous Attitude, there's no way that yours is... I think you haven't enabled a setting, and that's why you didn't get a membership. Or you know what? They're gifts. So, you know what? If you don't get one, it means that you were bad this year. I mean, were you not bad this year, Dasher? Did you stop the invasion? Did you personally go there? Well, hate to tell you, but that makes you personally culpable. That makes you personally culpable. The real membership is the friends we made along the way. Yeah, if you think about it, right? If you really think about it. Okay, so I kill the ones here that are shepherds. There's not many of them, so it's easy to do. Actually, I'll kill the cartographers first to mix things up compared to last time. Yeah, that's... I kill the... No, I want to kill them first. No, I'll kill them first. I'll kill these guys first. I'll kill one of these guys first. Okay, yeah, kill one wrong cartographer. Oh, it's a little bit harder to kill them in here. Oh, this is a real dangerous game of whack-a-mole. My reflexes have to be on point for this. Okay, I can do this. Oh yeah, this is a hard game. Okay, I can do it. I got the reaction time. No, they're too close together, I feel like, right now. Okay, he's alone there. He's gonna be alone next time. He's not alone this time. He's getting probably mixed in there. Okay, he was... I got him right. I got him. Okay, one more time. Oh no, wrong one. Okay, this is a dangerous this you know, there should be better ways. Maybe they should just trade with the things they have nearby them. But in the absence, I think I got him. Yep. Yeah, okay. Then we go kill a shepherd in this one. And then they'll have a baby that will replace the... Or maybe we just throw them some bread now. And we hope the other side doesn't have bread. Yeah, they can't have bread. They must be outbred on the other side. So if we... Now if a villager is reborn, he will take on the role... probably of that previous guy. Right? Hear me out? Okay. Can someone tell me how you got charcoal? You get it from breaking... you get it from breaking... their fire and their... And you put food on them. You get it from breaking those. The new Minecraft console minigame, Whack a Villager. Maybe if they did what they told, he wouldn't have had to murder them for disobedience. Right? I mean, if you think about it, it is basically all their fault. I mean, you know, I don't want to victim blame or anything. But it's 100% what they did. Hey, Pygo! Thank you so much for gifting some memberships. Okay, so as you can see, looking at the gift list, we got DMG, we got Matt. Thank you so much for adding 5 to the pile. Seriously, Pygo, proving the generosity. Thank you to Evan Murphy, who you have now allowed access to the Bathing in Ironbrew video, which is beautiful when you think about it. I mean, that is a must watch. That is a see before you die type of video. Yeah, I think I probably should add these all at once, but I want the gimmick of seeing it go up one at a time, right? Like, isn't there just something satisfying about that? Is that just me? Am I the only one who's like really getting down with that? But I really am. Yay! Kibble911. As creator of the world, it's their job to worship you and do as you want with them. Failure has consequences. Dark. Very dark. But, you know, it's all basically their fault. Hey! Izza! Congratulations. Thank you so much, Pygo. All those 5 people, if you just got a new membership, you know where it came from. And by that, I mean you did get a new membership. Now you know where it came. You should have already known where it came from, but now you're extra aware. But you know what? Tiffany. Oh my God. Not only did we get some from Pygo, but Tiffany, thank you for dropping 5 gifted memberships so that 5 more people can have access. Which confirms, you know, Cancer's Attitude and Adorable Ho, you've made the mistake, and you need to enable the option in the settings. Congratulations, Perry, though. You have gained at their expense. And now you are a channel member and can watch great videos. Okay, so we've got enough of these now. Let's go place the rest down on my lovely little row I'm placing. Squatchy Burger! Congratulations on your membership. Oops. Okay, there we go, we're good. Congratulations, Aiden S. Because of Tiffany's generosity. No, thank you, Pygol and Tiffany. It is It's amazing to see even more long-term subscribers hopping in, being like this, being so generous, allowing our people to watch Toy Cat Babe and Ivory. You could argue that's the opposite of generosity, and that's like a war crime in disguise. But I would argue it's generous, and yeah, that's like half of what matters. Yeah, thank you, Diluted Dante. On stream, we did concept art with blue screen. However, concept art is not a commitment, and this time round, blue screen is not something we can continue working with. Also, Hexateron, thank you so much. Thank you for becoming a member. Is this your first time? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at your name and work it out from that. You can tell how long someone's been a member from by the icon next to their name. And so I'm gonna see how. I feel like Hexateron's new, right? I feel like you've always been the greatest example of, like, you know, someone who is constantly recognized but is not, you know, a member. Not like it's I don't know. Also, yeah, congratulations. Congratulations. I'm very excited for you. But found out last year you can use this sky as a working blue screen. Ah, that's nuts. But that would work. Yeah, that would work. You know what? Also, let's use the hope for one of its fun secondary purposes, which is praying we get an extra jungle sapling. There we go. We got one, and then we'll grow a big tree, and then all our problems will go away. Okay, nice. So pick out one of these. Oh, we got okay. We got enough for 2 jungle trees now. We're kind of set. Perfect. All I like to see. Now that I'm a member, maybe I'll commit some more. Maybe you should commit to... I hate to tell you, but when you became a member, I said that you'd get access to Toy Cat Baby and Iron Brew, but unfortunately, me saying something is not a commitment. So, you know, just remember, unless I preface a statement with "I commit," then just know it's not a commitment. But no, yeah, if you all of the new members, of which we've more than doubled in the last 3 days the member count. All the new members, just know that you can watch what might be the best video on the internet. All you kids are getting free handouts while I have to pull myself up by my own bootstraps. You know, doesn't it taste better when you paid for it yourself though, Hexateron? Like, yeah, no one can take that away from you. You're not relying on anyone else to, you know, you're safe from the perils of having to, you know, hope you get a gift. Yeah, it's there's benefits, right? There's benefits. I commit to giving all my members £2.24, says Boba Tea. Boba Tea sounds like a tasty place to go drink. I remember I get told the sky is actually green rent. You can't fool me with your blue sky nonsense. I'm just saying, have you ever looked at the sky? If you have, you can only conclude what I've concluded. So if we put a thing here, and then here, and then here, there we go. That's probably gonna work. How did a slime spawn over there? I don't think I understand slime spawning chunks at this point. Like I thought I had it, and then clearly I don't. Okay, so we're gonna place some more mud bricks going up a level. We're not gonna get many up there, but we might as well get some, right? So up, and then. So we're gonna go only 3 blocks high on this second layer just to see if it works. So that is 1, 2, yeah, there we go. And then we use some of these. I don't have any mud bricks right now, so we just use like, I don't know, 8 to get the concept rolling. And then there we go. That's, you know, we're gonna need a lot more mud later, but 3 layers for now is gonna help with the concept enough, because they're gonna be taking a lot of full damage at this point, and it's gonna start to break anyway. But you might just have more than one slime chunk close together. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think over there is a slime chunk, over there's a slime chunk. If they're like directly next to each other, then of course we should extend the farm. The only issue is we don't know if they are. Hey, Galaxy Boy! Thank you for becoming the 692nd channel member. I remember you digging out Glossary and went a 2.5 hour rant about e-scooters. 2.5 hours seems short for me, honestly. I'm very surprised about that. When you say lobster rolls, you do mean a sushi roll, right? I think that's the single worst thing about living in Las Vegas. Is people You say lobster roll, thinking, well, it's a roll filled with lobster. They're like, ah, that means sushi. And it's like, no. Like, take a roll, fill it with lobster, like a sushi roll. Why do we keep throwing the word sushi in here? So if you search, there's not a single lobster. Well, I think there is one lobster roll. It's on the strip somewhere. There's a single lobster roll in all of Vegas, and everything else is sushi. And I don't understand like how so many people have made this set. And so if you search lobster roll, it's all you get. But it's like, that's not what lobster rolls are. People who live in Las Vegas don't know the joys of lobster roll. I'm confused as to why we can't get delicious seafood delivered to the middle of, you know, a desert 8 hours from the coast. Is it? No, it's only like 4 hours from LA. You know, okay, here, do you want to know a crazy fact, chat? I don't know if this is true, but I heard it once, and I'm just going to keep saying it like it's true because it sounds like a good fact. When like people always like to say like seafood is fresher by the seaside or whatever, but the like seafood, it might be fish somewhere, but it's always sent to the same, like, you know, there's only a dozen meat packing centers in a given place, or fish packing. I don't know what they do to it, but they have to process fish, right? You can't literally just eat a fish caught by the market. Sometimes you can, but you usually cannot. Or you can't for like mass and so long story short is you might as well be eating seafood in Las Vegas. But people who live there don't seem to think that. And so what's even the point? Okay, did my plan work? Okay, I don't know why this is the hardest thing in the world for me to do, but it really is. Okay, put a block there. We're good. No, I don't think it did work. Okay, so we're gonna murder one of these guys too. We're gonna play whack-a-mole. Oh no! Oh, no! Please don't tell me those were cartographers I just killed. I feel like they were. Yeah, there's gonna be some very upset. Okay, so he's in the... There's gonna be some very upset iron golems when this is done. Okay, there's one more. There we go. So now we go kill a guy over here too. And just that we keep doing it enough at roughly the same time. Yeah, so these guys we have to kill the cartographers in. Yeah, you can only make so many fails. We can only make so many fails before we can't make fails anymore. Okay. Oh, he's so mixed in there. He's like perfectly blended in. Okay. Let's just... We got this. Okay, we're at least like mostly hurting a lot of them. Oh god, it's so hard. Okay, this guy, he's going up at a consistent rate. I can see him before he gets there. He's dead. Okay, between all of that, and we'll throw some bread in there. We should throw something else in there later. But yeah, it's all gonna work. Why are they constantly jumping? It's something about water. I don't understand any of it, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work great. Okay, so now if we stand over here, I'm just gonna test out the farm. So this is a slime spawning chunk in its own right. I don't. That's a little annoying, but we can fix that later. There's nothing that can't do it. Hey Toy Cat, how are you today? Says Miss Pat Van Driver Lady. Thank you very much for the tip. I do appreciate it. How am I doing today? I had a pretty bad start to the day. I was like, I was working till quite late yesterday, like till midnight. And I wanted to be like, well, I enjoyed it, so what does it matter? But like, it really affected my like ability to get my brain going today. So it was like 3 p.m. before I was doing anything like impressively productive. If you can call anything I do impressively productive. But it was quite deep in there. But yeah, I was glad it got it worked out, I guess. Okay, so a mini slime spawned on the top chunk. Yeah, we're gonna have to set up like a proper collection system. We could use water or something, but I think we'll set up a... I guess we could set up like a baby slime collection as well. This is like a weird way of doing a farm. The shower head fell and landed on my toe, and now it's bruised and it hurts to touch it, says Dirty Dan. Throwing bread at people solves all of your problems. Why aren't you using zombies in the farm, says Peace Dragon. Oh no. No, Peace Dragon, you're meant to be a member. You're meant to save us from these comments. This is Bedrock Edition of Minecraft. It's like Java, but different in every way. And that does include how iron farms work. Yeah, no, I hear that you need a zombie on the ones on Java. And I looked into it, and there is some truth to that. But I can never, like, internalize that. That seems like insanity. But apparently it's not insanity, that's just Java Edition. Maybe they're gluten intolerant. I'm about to be villager intolerant if we don't fix this issue soon, though, you know? So yeah, can't just smelt the zombies, dude. You know, I wish I'd consider. If I smelt the zombies, maybe they'll make the farm work better. Okay, so we got rid of all of our mud. Oh, we placed it down. We didn't get rid of it. We've got no way out to this place, I think. Yeah, there we go. We got our staircase. The staircase could be much nicer. I think we will have to get in there and make one of those. But let's now go stand over here. Nice away from the farm. And let's just see if it's spawning 3 times as many because there's 3 times as much going on. I forget the exact distance you even have to be from one of these for it to work. Is it 64 blocks? There's a certain distance where it works just right. I'm gluten intolerant. Wow, same. Okay, look at that. Do you see that? Exactly the same time. A medium slime spawned on the top. He's just despawned or he's jumped off. I'm not sure which. Oh no, he's back. So yeah, there's a medium slime at the top. At the same time that there's a big slime in the middle. That confirms to us 2 things. 1, the layers are working as intended. But also it confirms that the top, the middle, which is only 3 blocks tall, can indeed spawn in level 3 slimes. So now we've got... Oh, I looked away and they all just instantly despawned. So now as soon as they're coming down, it's resulting in a lot of slime murder. And we can finish them off with our looting sword. But we can also just let them die, and it just collects. The best thing to do is we're going to have to run a minecart hopper underneath all of that. Once we have enough iron, we actually can automate this correctly. Until then, though, it's not that much. Like, if we need to get, like, absurd amounts of it, we can't. This isn't sustainable. But, like, if you look at how many slimes we're getting so quickly, you know, it does just about work out, right? Yeah, we're getting some automatically, like this. I knew I would get caught on fire, but I still went there anyway. The slimes clearly weren't subscribed to IBX Toycat. I mean, this is basically their house, and it did basically catch fire. So, I mean, that's a pretty valid theory you've got there, Dasher. See, I really like this. I know that there's a selection of people who think that everything should be automated all the time, you gotta do it perfectly. But what I love about those people is I can't get pistons in my world, I can't get magma in this world, and so, ooh, can't tell me to make the farm you want to make. Guess I get to make one I want from scratch and, like, build the mechanics slowly. Oh, yeah, got you good. I mean, really, the only reason I should need is that, like, you know, it's my Minecraft world. I'll build as inefficiently as I like, but I like having, like, a gotcha. Like, you think you can tell me what to do, but even you have to admit you can't tell me what to do here. Aren't powered rails expensive? Yeah, for this world, they're too expensive. We would have to use, like, a silly... There's a system we're gonna have to use. I've got some ideas in mind. But yeah, we are rolling in slime balls now. What should we do with all our new slimes? We need to put them underneath high things. So wherever the top of that is, we should put, like, slime just below it. Nice little bounce pad. Yeah, no, for real, it is a lot. Okay, so we got 53 slime blocks. We had 12 or something at the start of today, and we have the ability to get, you know, like, I don't know, 10, 20 slime blocks a minute, which means we can really cover a nice area with these slime blocks. I think that'd be a fun idea. So that finishes up here, which is roughly this. So this corner, thereabouts, if we, like, cover this in slime blocks. Oh wait, no, it's this corner right here that it finishes. It's hard to line up when it's so high in the sky. If we cover this in slime blocks, I don't know if mobs can spawn on slime blocks. I think they might. We cover this in slime blocks in a big area, and then we start making it go that way. We can make it so you can, like, bounce real far. Make a slime biome. Yeah, I think once we can actually automate this, making a slime biome is a good idea. It is a no-brainer idea. It is a definite we should do it. We need 7 mops, says Gendo. What do we need 7 mop? Bedrock Edition is a conspiracy by Big Salmon to sell more salmon. I'm just saying it does seem a bit suspicious. If you follow the money, we'll see where it goes. Yeah, so I think we got a really nice space here. It does have slime spawning issues, but I think this is where we need to build something next. I think that little miniature slime farm next to the sugarcane farm, I think this is where we're going for our next build. So what do you, given that we're, actually we've gone to sleep, we can go trade some more pumpkins. But what should we do with this space here, chat? I think the sheep farm that I'm kind of penning off over there might make sense as a thing over here. What do you reckon? I've got like I could have like a chicken farm to get like a bunch of feathers, but you know, feathers aren't that. Yeah, I think getting wool would be much better. Like having colored blocks in this world should be a bigger priority than I've been making it. Yeah, I think that's like a must. I think here I want to make some interesting multicolored sheep thing, right? We definitely have to have 16 separate colors. And also they have to be far enough away from everything else that it doesn't like that part of the world. So we have to have, what, like 16 colors, like max like 10 sheep per color or something. Probably that might be too many. I'm not even sure. Also, the zombies are in love with the baby villagers that they can see up there. But it's sad because they just can't get to them. It's a real tragedy. But this will be working eventually. This will be working. If we just keep doing enough murder, eventually it'll all reset. That's mathematically correct. Also, the bounce highway is a good idea. Hello, I just got here. What have you been up to? I made a slime farm-ish today. Look at it. It's still spawning in a lot of slimes, which are all falling off, falling into campfires. We don't have the automated properly part thing yet done, but it's going good otherwise. I'm liking it. Yeah, I'm just going to breed a lot of red sheep. And that's just my conclusion here. Red sheep by the plenty. We will have. And then we'll work out. Yeah, we'll start dyeing more sheep, getting all the colors. Actually, wait, how many dye colors can we get in this world? Pig Village, that is such an interesting question. Oh, okay, now I'm actually excited to do it. Now I know, like, okay, I got some ink sacks from the villager today. That means I can get black and I can get gray sorted. And I can get light gray. So that's 4 more colors that would have been really tricky to get before. But how many colors can I get in total? I can't get cactus green because there is no way to smelt my cactus. It's funny, I made the same mistake that everyone's been making this whole time, and I didn't even realize it. Have you bought any pointed dripstone? A clay farm. Yeah, clay I can farm clay. Very, very slowly, but I can farm clay. The sheep farm in your Let's Play worked out perfectly. Making a factory, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna... tomorrow's episode, assuming I'm not doing the Let's Play, the next episode, it'll be tomorrow, or it'll be on Saturday. There's tube strikes, so I don't have to do anything in my social life for the next week or so. That's a big slime. We're gonna be trying to get as many colors as possible. If I can't do green, I can't do light green. I don't think I can do lapis, right, for blue, but I can do cornflowers. So, is there a green I can get from? Can I? Yeah, this is a fun question. How many dye colors can we get? I'm gonna be theory crafting it for next time. That's one of those fun questions I'm looking forward to. So this area is where I'm gonna be building it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you for. I genuinely cannot believe that over the course of today we got 100. What exactly 100 new members. Exactly 100 new members today. Thank you so much to those of you gifted members. It is one of the kindest things you can do. And also, what do you know? It helps me out a lot. Isn't that nice? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, because I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. It's late, man. It's like 11 p.m. I'm gonna get to sleep at the right time. Oh wait. There's a new New video coming out in like 20 minutes. That's the last thing I'm going to do today. 100 members. How is that like an amount that is